It's 2023. Do we still need radio as artists? Do we? There's actually a conversation that I was having with one of the artists, a young artist, a very clever artist, a very wise artist. He's smart. He's making big moves. He's making great moves. I support him fully. I love him. I'm butchering. This is 2023, Mobedi. Do we really still need radio on our side as artists? Why are we still chasing this old thing called the radio to play our music, to playlist us and all of that? And I said to him, okay, just give me 3 reasons why you feel like we don't need radio, and let's see if you can convince me to say, you know what, probably maybe I don't need radio as well, you know. And he gave me very good reasons. He said, look man, for radio now, as you're sending your music to radio, you do not have control whether you're Raluka, but me as an independent artist, or the internet, I know I can just post my music, take it to my people, and they'll play it immediately at that time. So I've got better control, better than sending my music to radio. And I think that was wise. That's true. Another reason I'm feeling when I got look on radio, the problem, yes, you're going to take your music, much as you don't even have control as to when that music is going to play. Okay, that is something I heard. I've never really experienced it, but I've heard that. And if that is also a barrier for entry, I think he has a reason and a good one as well. I think I can agree with him if that is what is happening. And the way we heard about Jojo so many times, you know it does exist. You know people are out there paying Jojo, whether Jojo to play your music or not to play your music, or to take your music out of the radio, whatever it is. There's money that is moving around. I heard about it. Personally, a disclaimer, I've never experienced that. So, but because we work on and choose end up believing what valid, that is exactly what is happening. I've got no reason to believe what I carry that. But anyway, I think that was a good reason. Another reason I'm feeling right now, you know, there are so many radio stations in South Africa. Where the heck am I going to get emails of everyone? Where am I going to get the time to sit down, get the email sent to everyone, call them and say, did you receive it? When will it play? All that admin is just too much. Whereas I can just sit here and upload immediately after a few seconds, depending on your network, and you start to have a link and say, here is my link, and your music start to move. You create hype behind the music. And I feel like, you know what? The reasons that he's giving me are valid. So I came up and said, you know what? Let me give you 3 reasons that I think, yes, we still do need radio. Maybe you'll be the judge and tell me if we still need radio or we don't. 1, and I think the most important, it's royalty-wise. You know, when your music plays on radio, it creates a lot of royalty. I think the last time I checked the numbers for one of my songs it played a couple of times, but then it showed that every time it plays on Ukhozi FM, that was the last numbers, the last royalty payout. Playing one time was almost close to 200 rands, you know, for the song to play just once. It was almost 200 rands. On streaming platforms, when a song is streamed just once, it's making almost nothing. For a song to play just once on Ukhozi FM, that is almost 200 rands. Can't remember the exact numbers, I'll check. So that for me, in terms of generating revenue, radio is still very important for an artist to generate revenue. So if I were to choose between having it on radio or having it on my streams, what would I do? As a guy, I'll go for both. I'm a guy that doesn't want to push back any money or any cent. I'll go for both. I'll go radio, I'll go streaming platforms and get it Kali center and get it Kali whatever that side. Money get money at the end of the day. The second reason, I think the issue of being discovered. You know, when a lot of people, when they go to YouTube or they go to iTunes to get new music or Spotify, you actually go there and search for a specific artist. So this means it's an artist that you know, it's a song that you love, it's a song that you want to listen to now. So you are not discovering that song. You're basically probably playing a song that you've already heard, or you heard it somewhere, or you shazammed it, got the name, now you're chasing for that song. So for the guy that is not in your radar, probably you are not going on YouTube and searching for somebody you don't know. But with radio, somebody sitting at home, wherever I have a choice for this next song. So if this next song is mine and that is an opportunity to be discovered. I know on the streams, yes, you do discover new music here and there, but in a huge bulk, it's a matter of you chasing a song that you want to listen to at that moment. So the chances of being discovered as somebody that muthasamzwe at all, it's lower on streaming platforms or in the digital space or in the new way of doing it now than on radio. Because like I said, on radio you don't have a choice of the next song. Whatever the next song is going to be, it might be nice and you have a song that you've never heard before. So the chances of being discovered is more on radio than on streaming. Now, which one would I want to be? For me again, both. I would still want to be on radio. Of course, I would want to be on the streams. The other thing is that, you know, we are living in South Africa where data is very expensive. It's very expensive to just go there and stream this song or tilt at the full album. Data is very expensive. We've got people by long hauling abana free Wi-Fi. We've got people by long hauling, they are not on unlimited Wi-Fi. So it's very expensive now to just go and get this music and sit and just listen to this music. But with radio is still free. Of course for Makaras. But radio is still free, whether you got going, whether you got taxi. So people sit and listen to music longer on radio, or they sit and listen to the radio longer than they are on your digitals. That's also because of expenses. But and also for that reason, which one would I want to be? I want to be on both, man. I don't want to choose. So whether it's an old way of doing things radio or it's a new way of doing it digitally, for me, man, I'm saying go for both. They are there, they are almost free for you as an artist. Be hardcore on radio and getting those contacts, getting your music on radio, but also be hardcore on digital streams, be hardcore on social media, be hardcore everywhere and any opportunity that you can find of pushing your music, of making money from your music, and of being discovered from your music. Warana, I don't want this one, I want this one. For me, I would say a wise move, go for both and let your music fly and make a good living from your music. Ola, Mr. Chobana, and I'm out.